are. And we're live. Welcome in, everyone. This is our beginner's guide. We're continuing it. We're getting close to our objective, which is trying to do the ship launch. We're on day 13. We now have below ground materials, so we're able to do the deep drill. So we're starting to set up pathing on our base. And we're also getting ready to go to marine armor, but we're continuing our search to the spaceship. We get those kitty trees. Yago, you want your pure beef liver, pure bite? And Christy, welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and, oh, you know what? Sorry, guys. We need to load our run. What was that noise? Christy, 24 months. You've subscribed for 28 months. Holy crow, Christy, did you just resubscribe for 24 months? It lets you do 2 years in advance? Thank you, Christy. No idea that was even possible.
Lenzo the mechanic, can he fix it? Lenzo the mechanic, yes.
Yo, Christy, thank you so much. And Linzar, welcome in. All right, there we go. No DLCs enabled, that makes sense. I was wondering why the biotech background was on. Here we go, we're loading in. Jeez, man, we're almost to 3 years now. Here's our base. We're a little upset. What are we upset about? Your lover cat died. Did I put you on a nice little schedule? I did. So these were our prisoners that are no longer prisoners. One thing that we might be doing here soon too is we might be doing some surgeries. So either we create a new room or we reuse our prison room. Right now we're just using this bed here for that. Now this prison bed can be swapped between a regular bed and a medical bed. So sometimes I like to do that. I like to just turn the prison room into a hospital. We'll go ahead and do that. Icy boy, you already can, dude. I've already told you. So mods and our VIPs can go to Blurp and you can select your own walk-on. Yo, Jam, welcome in. 175 stream streak. Let's go. Well, that's the thing. You have to go to blurp.com and create a profile. That's how you do it in the channel. So it's on you. If you want one, that's what you have to do. If you don't want one, then no biggie. So I'm just going to move this over a little bit because I want to put this here. And actually, never mind. I was thinking about making a second room here. We'll just use this room. Why is this out of power? There's nothing close to it. Okay, we're building that. Man, we have so much flake right now. We should send our trader out. It's super easy to forget to do this kind of stuff, especially once you've gotten a max raid, which is what we're at. There's a chance maybe we can get the raid less than max raid. Let's send out things that are junk for us.
Chances are up.
Ooh, yo, welcome in, YouTube. We hear you loud and clear. Oh yeah, let me turn TTS on. Sorry, guys. Night Wolf, how you doing, man? Try it again. Wondering why y'all were being so quiet. Don't mind me, I'm just vibing out to this song. Weird day, but happy to see me.
Weird day, but happy to see you.
Dude, sorry to hear it's been weird. Yeah, glad to see you too, man. Good to be here. So today I get to stream till like 9 o'clock, which is almost 3 hours from now. Fired because we haven't had his interview yet. We need to send them a letter immediately with explanation. Chrissy, I'm sorry that you have to go through that. That's frustrating.
Morning Dagup at class 8 TM. But class haven't started yet, so I'm chilling.
Heck yeah. Same class as you were in the other day?
Oh,
Good
that
morning.
sucks, Christy, but hi.
Yep, same class. Keep on studying 3D Maya.
Yeah, get
Manthan
it.
Shah says, I was so wondering how I can farm hives.
Well, the problem with farming hives, it gets risky because the insects will keep on mass producing. But you can. So I actually I was in a competition. Well, actually, I wasn't in the competition. Rim Cup just happened, and then the Rim Cup before this, the goal was to collect insect jelly. And so inside the cave, what I would do is I would create kind of like a burn box like this. And I would just make it so that I would have multiple doors in between us and where I would toss these, because it was underneath a cave. And I would slowly warm up the insects, and I would kill them, but they wouldn't aggro. So if you just heat this up to 200 Celsius, the insects don't aggro, but they slowly die, like barbecue them. And then you wait for it to cool off, and then you send your pawns in there to collect the insects and the jelly. You can just keep on repeating that. But it's a process. You can go into the live tab, and I think I've got it titled under Rim Cup. Okay.
If they didn't make it take so hecking long, we wouldn't have gone past the approval date.
Garrett Eats a Name says hello there.
It's true. Yo, welcome in. Yeah, check this one out. Okay. I'm going to share with you this video, this whole series. Miracle Cure Challenge. All right, let me share this one with you. And if you want to watch the other ones, go for it. But in here, we are essentially... Oh, there's some fire. Here's us farming insect jelly. We need to get those changed off. Neo, welcome in. There you go. So that's the previous Rim Cup where we were harvesting insect jelly. You can see it right out here.
Hee hee, Wolfie.
Manio22 says, finally got it in time.
At your graph strip run that you can put 2 working stations in an L shape. Get couch and work pile for max comfort. I don't really ever use. I don't really use a whole lot of chairs. In fact, look at our base. Like, comfort isn't really a priority, but I get it if you like the aesthetic of it. But just by having your pawns go to an excellent bed at night attached to one piece of furniture, they're going to get maximum comfort for the day. 0.99. So the way that I have it set up is
I found out at my
the comfort will get max and it'll slowly down.
Stations in an L shape and get a couch on the working tiles.
But you absolutely
for max
could.
Comfort.
Like I could do a couch right here.
Cheaper than 2 armchairs.
I think I have done it.
What are the work priorities of you colonists? Your base is so clean.
Yeah, so your work priorities, I do a 1 for everyone firefight, 1 for everyone patient, except for my doctors get 2. My doctors are 1s. Everyone's a bed rest 4. If they get sick, I reduce this manually for them. 1 basic. I only want 1 warden, because they're a top social pawn. Everyone's set to 4 because I don't really care about animal husbandry in this. Everyone that has a passion for cook is 1. Everyone's a hunt, except for our melee pawn. Lancer needs to be taken off. And then I do the rest of the stuff. I put them only if they have a passion for it. And so I've got our main builder a 1. And then the other ones are 2s and a 3. Our growing pawns are all 2s and 3s. Miners are all 2s. And then everyone that can craft is a 1, unless I don't want them to craft in front of something. And then everyone gets to set to 3 to craft, 3 to haul, 3 to clean, 3 to research.
I'll get over it.
Nice boy, no chopper. And that keeps everyone doing things that they have a passion for, which really helps with mood management.
Oh, hope you get better soon.
Right, how are we doing for food? We're low. We do have what looks like rice coming in soon. Also, we could plant down here some corn or something.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Helps with my colony management.
By the way, Dagoth, I think I have done that blurb thing.
Sweet. You may be able to ask Christy, and if she's in the right space right now, she can also go out and approve it. You just gotta ask her really nicely. What are we doing down here? Okay, we're just fixing a wall. Fine. So I'm contemplating... Actually, let's build it here. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna put some rice down, or... We'll put potatoes down here. They're kind of in between. The potatoes will grow decently well in poor soil. I'm just gonna let them make some potatoes down here. They'll also take a while to grow. Caravan has arrived. All right, so what are things that we need right now? Number one priority is going to be plasteel. Plasteel is going to be a bottleneck until we ship launch.
Plin says, what are the most effective uses of advanced components?
Marine armor, marine helmets, and bionics. And welcome in. So we're going to be collecting just that. We're going to be getting some Nutrimine. Hey, Goose is trying to get his treats.
Says guns and machining table. First table, then guns armor.
If you're going for charge rifles, yeah. Been watching the VODs, try to help push your difficulty level as you normally working when you are live, but it's been helping. And I'm glad to hear it. If you have any questions, let me know. Right, so plasteel is something we're going to try and grab. Need to see if they have an animal that we can get. Pack animal, no.
I believe I got the walk-on submitted.
Ricey boy. Christy can approve that if you ask her nicely. Goose needs some attention right now. He's being a goosey boy.
Okay.
Let's see, flake. All right, so we will be under. That's good. What else can we need? What do we need? Goose, you little dude. Right, we're gonna grab another melee trainer. These guys are always important for our colony.
I would love to do that, Dagoth, but I haven't done it in over a year and forgot how.
No worries.
I am terrible.
You're not terrible. You just go to blurp.com. Once you log in, you should be able to see. I think that's everything we need. And we're coming back with extra. We can give them, they can have a little, we'll give them a lavish meal. Enjoy a lavish meal. We could grab some components because that'll just help. The rule is ABC. Always buy component. What do you have for gear? All right, that looks good. Come on back. So he's got on him an Insanity Lance, which is exactly what we want Sano to have. So if Sano gets ambushed, they can just use that Insanity Lance. All right, we got the walls completely built now. So our compound is looking secure. Could build out these ones. All right, let's do it. All right, we're going to shrink this. Ooh, we have completed long-range mineral scanner. So now we can keep on going.
At Christy Marie 82, don't worry. I think we all forget stuff, but that why Mr. Ben is around.
Play Mr. Ben. Actually, looks good. Okay. Okay, so down here we are still making marine helmets. We're making bionic arms and bionic eyes. We're going to move this into the hospital now. We'll make a couple extra hospital beds soon. Drugs. We're mass producing drugs. Do we have any bionics right now that need to get placed on? We have a heart. Okay, let's look and just do a check through our colonists to see if they're missing anything. So we're replacing eyes. Can't do anything about torsos. Can replace the ear, but that's not something I ever really do. Pinkies aren't really worth it. We could put a bionic arm on them. Test monkey came to us without an eye. We recruited them without their eye. Every one of these beds is excellent, right? Let's just do a double check real fast. That was a masterwork. I love it. Okay, so we have 2 masterwork beds. Alright, let me see if I can do the blurp thing real fast.
I am in here looking for it.
Okay, cool. Never mind. Christy's on it.
Just FYI, Vitals monitor works diagonally, unlike end table.
They do. They sure do. You can stick one here, and then you can put this many beds around it.
But I don't see where to look for it.
You can do a total of 9 beds to 1. Welcome in, Copter. So this is a typical design that I'll do for it. But we're doing a little different in here since this room is so small. Probably going to do 2 of these like that. And this room will double as our hospital and our prison room, because we're still going to recruit a little bit. I still want to get a tough melee pawn. Right now Lancer Bricks is acting as if he's a melee pawn. He's got bloodlust. He's got a passion for it. But he's also slow. So he's really never going to increase this. Ja, welcome in. And to hydrate? What?
Next to search bar, there's 3 lines. It's on there.
no treats. I'm a bit late, so no full combo.
It's all right. We'll get it. We got the combo in right when I started stream.
Taco-Dace, it
10 minutes
says,
or so.
also, did you know that you can uninstall the mannequin with all the stuff that's on it, and it will weigh 3 kilos all the same?
I didn't. That's funny. So I can't do it right now because that's part of Odyssey. But no, I never knew that. You can uninstall it and then you can carry it on a caravan with you. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, we're getting concreted up in here.
I did it.
Christy, you did it.
It says Dr. Vital's monitor shows that patient 3 has cancer in his leg. Amputates the leg. Oh, sorry, doctor. That was a patient on bed 6, not 3.
Oh man, I just posted a short of us killing someone with a catastrophic failure. Pricey, you should be able to click. There should be a little blurt. Haha, there, he did it. Nice. Thank you, Christy.
Also, Dagass, be careful logging to Blurp. It's how's the email.
I mean, my email's available.
Did it anyway.
Did it.
Leave and come back pricey.
What do all the doors down the middle do?
Down the middle, doors down the middle. Oh, yeah, I was just... So the whole point of this video is to give you guys like different kinds of cheese. This basically treat this like a curtain between 2 rooms. So when you have a barracks, it makes it so that your workstations operate 20% slower. The doors make it so that the room's divided as a workshop, but it still passes airs through and there's no slow of movement as pawns run through them. So it's 2 different rooms.
At Christy Marie 82, thank you.
That's a Dota blurb. You play at PriceyBoy57.
Oh my goodness, guys, I completely forgot. If our caravaner comes through in this area, they're going to be risky. So the game does give you a chance to allow them to come through. Like, it's not perfect, but if I walk them in, there's a bigger chance that they'll come in on that northeast side like that. So I'm going to have them go to the southwest and then enter.
At Nightwolf_69, Ick, I just chose one that sounds like corn from 40K.
Cougar hunting. All right, we're going to pause real quick because Goose is giving me attention. And I can't see anything because his butt is in front of my screen.
Oh, okay. Lol.
Goose needs a little bit of attention right now. Is that good, Goose? That's good. All right, so a cougar is hunting us. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go out to the pond. And I want to start sending reinforcements out that way. And I want to send the pond this way.
Takiadis, it says, but the 4s are permanently open. Don't forget to add that.
Daggeth broke his rules.
We paused. All right, we did it. All right, what was what were we doing? That's right. I was making sure that this pond comes through the southwest. Now, there's still a chance when you come in from the southwest that they're going to still come up here. So I'm going to have to be careful. It's Goose first.
Goose comes first. Always.
It was Cat's fault, no his.
I'm just playing in Goose's house right now. I mean, he allows me to do this.
The world is ending.
Caravan has reached its destination, so now we go in this way. So when he comes in, when Sano comes in, we're gonna have to make sure that they're not up here. If they're up here, there's ways that I'm gonna try and save them. Like I'm gonna grab them right away and try and run this way, or if they come in here, run that way. It's a little messy out here still. There's some good food too that we're just gonna let rot.
I had pizza for dinner.
What kind? Did it have pineapple on it? Wait, why do these guys not have weapons? Probably just because we haven't made them yet. Where's the assault rifle? Alright, Sano came in. Alright, there's an assault rifle missing, I think. There it is. Wait, where is it?
Did have pineapple on it.
Yes! Alright, Lemons, grab that.
Pizza time, pizza time, pizza time, pizza time.
Pineapple on the pizza. It puts the pineapple on the pizza. The one thing that we haven't done yet is we haven't put our fire foam out yet. Is that under miscellaneous? Fire foam. So we want these over here just like this. Just in case. And we'll probably put one in here.
Vested in me and as princess, I revoke Night of Wolf 69's pizza license. He is forever forbidden from ordering, making, or consuming pizza.
Linzar, you did a good job picking that voice.
It was a gourmet pizza, so like the special from the place.
I love Hewin pizza.
Heck yeah. So we're putting these fire foam poppers down. What they're going to do is if fire happens, they'll shoot out this foam that will prevent fire from going into that spot. It becomes messy, but it's really good at saving your base from fire. Also, if we were to get shot here while we're in combat, it's really useful. I believe we have an artist.
I was thinking about you yesterday, Lenzo, when I ordered it.
We're going to have our artist starting to make art because we want beauty around our map because it makes your pawns happy, especially when they're doing a lot of combat at the late game. So we're going to build out a art bench and we're going to put it in our crafting room.
No reverse, I diny that.
And we're going to put...
Zaki Edicit says, why would you put a
marble
pizza
hair
on a fine-looking pineapple?
Yum. So now we're going to make marble blocks right there.
Turn the base into a canvas.
Yes. We're going to put art everywhere. We already do have art. We got this piece, this lovely piece that adds 2,000 beauty. I can't even remember. Oh, this was in our ancient painter, I think. Jeffy. Dude, Pricey Boy, I got back up to GM2 yesterday. Marvel Rivals.
Is that the gingerbread man voice? No, I thinks it's Pinocchio.
By the power vested in me.
Tell you what's tasty on a pizza. Egg.
Dude, I've never had egg. What else do you put on there with the egg? I'm interested. Didn't sound like Mickey Mouse to me.
Miss Pidgey.
I thought it was Mickey Mouse.
Pineapple, OFC.
Pineapple and egg? Go, Thunder, go. The building ASMR. Except he's going into different spots. Oh, it's because people delivered it to that.
It's Miss Piggy.
Yeah, we're doing too many things at once.
Scrambled egg, bacon sausage, cheese.
Zetabuoy2810 says yo was.
Yo, what's up? Welcome in on the YouTube side. Hey, Donkey's over here with gear on him. Another melee skill trainer. Okay, so we're going to turn this off a prison room so that we can use this.
And that sounds delicious.
And I want our #1 construction pawn to build these out, which is Weagle. If I see someone else building these, I'm going to stop them.
Takia Disit says it's speed concreting.
What about mushrooms?
Speed concrete, agreed. What about mushrooms? Oh, we're talking about pizza still. All right, we have the art bench set up, so we're gonna just go ahead and create large sculptures. If they get an inspiration, we'll do a grand size, but we're gonna do forever. We're gonna only do jade if we have it, and marble. And we're gonna assign our only pawn to that is Sano, and they can just do forever and drop them right on the ground. And I want our artwork to be somewhere where we're gonna see it. So let's put it right here.
Chinese Thursday?
Yes, Chinese Thursday. Happy Chinese Food Thursday, everyone.
It's a Fiorentina or Florentine pizza, authentic Italian.
Italian, don't you know?
ZetaBoy2810 says any working kill boxes in 1.6. I have been fiddling around and can't come up with something working.
This works really well. This one works really well. This one works really well. I have 3 of them going right now. All 3 of these.
Depends against what you are fighting and how many pawns you have.
And I have a forever burn box. There's a video for that. Go check out that short. That'll get you a forever burn box that'll work against all humanoids. So I typically pair
read
up
the ingredients out.
this with this one, and then this is like a fallback, or we use this early on, but we still can use this late game as well. Toppings are mozzarella, wilted baby spinach, a freshly cracked egg, and Parmesan cheese.
Bigfoot.
All right, enjoy Bigfoot. Take care, Pricey Boy. All right, we're starting to build this out, so I'm going to keep an eye on who's going to be doing that.
Usual tomato base sauce and crispy pizza base too, of course.
Yes, Weagle, good. Go Weagle. Tomato base, crispy pizza. So thin crust? Yeah, I could get on board with trying an egg pizza for sure. Weagle, you only made it good.
So I'm gonna lurk in the stream now. Have fun playing.
Yeah, do class. Class is important.
I will also head over YT to give the like.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Helps a lot. Concrete. Let's go. Probably just going to turn this whole thing into concrete. And I'll just leave this here the whole run. Probably.
Sausage, mushroom, and pineapple pizza.
I don't think I've heard Cataclysm yet. All right, we're also going to start turning on cleaning of the base. So everywhere except for where our animals are.
Ichigorov says, I always have a problem with Mickey.
Yeah, they just take practice, man. I have problems with them sometimes too. It's not a foregone conclusion that I'm always going to win every single run. Now, like if I max out the colony to like complete everything, then I know I'm going to win. But oftentimes I try and push it without going to everything. So like I'll do it with just flak vests and dusters. Then our con, well, I can't even speak. Our pawns might
do
not
unstable power nodes even spawn in vanilla Rimworld?
They don't.
The juicy free 400W.
They spawn in vanilla Rimworld, but not without the royalty DLC. Because that's when you start getting the mech clusters that fall on your map. The mech clusters are where you get those power cells. You know what? We're going to put this in it too. Alright, so they're going to start cleaning out everything in the base. I don't want them going in here and cleaning things in here. So I'm going to stop them from doing that.
I'm excited to
Similar
work
to
from
here.
home tomorrow.
Dude, working from home. How does that work? Dude, I love working from home. Today I have to go into the office. All right, we got another assault rifle. Dominic, it's you. So we have kitted out everyone.
I mean, I'm just assigning tasks to people.
Name not found 1118 says, Hi, Dagoth. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah, this is 500% difficulty. So we go into our options, we go to gameplay, modify. We're on custom difficulty with Cassandra, scroll down, and you can see our threat scales at 500.
So it's not crazy work.
Doc, welcome in.
To the office? Oof.
Yeah, I get to go into the office today. Lucky me. But I do pair it up with Chinese Food Thursday.
Database people. Hey, g'day. G'day.
G'day, g'day. Oh, we left that suspended. All right, so now our artist Sano is going to start making beautiful works of art. Concrete. Let Sano go. All right. So we now have everything concreted so far, so I'm going to continue doing it. Ooh, gotta harvest those mushrooms out.
Woohoo! Enjoy!
Every day since you started, bar one day when you were sick, tomorrow's your official first day. Do you get to work from home, like, from henceforth? Or is it just a from time to time thing? I want this whole area to be steeled.
2 days a week, technically.
Sweet, dude.
Plin plin plon plin plon plon says, do infestations also scale with wealth?
Yes.
Got to sort out that schedule with my colleague.
They do. But the thing about infestations, if you look in our raid points, whenever you get a raid, that's not it, right here. The raids will have this, this one doesn't have it, but some raids will have a modification for the kind of raid it is. So like if they pod drop in, they'll have a modification to the final raid points. Insects have a modification that they're 50% weaker than a regular raid. So insect raids are they're not very big. They used to be much bigger. Cutworms,
What would be a recommended research path?
Well, so I tend to try to go for assault rifles first. If I get to my assault rifles,
Depends how you start and what you want early.
once I get the assault rifles, then I go to flak vest. And then there I start going to get to advanced components. And once I get advanced components, then I prioritize the power armor. So marine armor or cataphract armor. And then from there, I start getting to ship building. So this playthrough is exact like what I would do. So if you just kind of watch the playthrough, you'll see. All right, so we have people that are going to go on to, and I want them to go get treated right away. So they are going to come in here and get treated. I want my best doctors doctoring right now during this. So I'm going to take these guys off because I don't want to patch them up with just weak medicine. I want good results. We can also start thinking about storing medicine in here. So I want it close to them in the hospital. We'll link this. We'll do medicine. I'm going to do everything except herbal. And then actually I'm going to take this one off. And I'm going to do herbal on that one. And then we'll probably store bionics over here.
70% is max herbal, 100 is blue.
Yep.
Is 125% glitter world? Or is it more?
I don't know off the top of my head. It sounds like 125, but it might be 140 or 150. We can look at it real quick. There you go. 160.
I've seen more than waste 125.10.
Oh man, glitter world medicine is great. What was I doing? Got distracted. Oh, I was building this out. So we want these to clear all, and I want these to be bionic or body parts.
How do you deal with Lancers early game on psychic ships and else?
We had some. We had early ones. So there's lots of different strategies that I can use. Mortars are going to be like the easiest, safest. You destroy the ship and then they have to come into your kill box where you want them to come in. Wake them up and use an animal pulsar, and that'll cause the animals on the map to go after them. Let allies go after them.
At that point, I unfortunately haven't got any barrels.
Sniper rifle. Sniper rifle will do it. Get yourself a sniper rifle and you can outrange them. And they'll just stay tethered. Like I can send a guy up there right now with a sniper rifle. And they could just be shooting these and not get shot back.
Early game won't have motors.
Early game, keep your wealth low and you won't have them. And if it happens, you'll only have one. Then you can just go melee them. They can headshot you.
Yep. Says a tip to level your crafting is to make them carve bows on the crafting spot outside in the dark.
Yep, you could do
Lancers
that.
Can
it's also a way to make them
hiss
upset.
You.
Hiss. They can hiss you. All right, we're not going out for that. Our food is getting a little bit low. So mega sloths are a great source of food. Could just shoot these mega sloths real fast. Looks like our rice is coming in though. We're fine. Major break. Lemons, what's wrong with you? Serious pain. All right, Lemons, you can go on the schedule.
Shield belt plus melee charge, then send the ranged pawns after they lock onto melee pawn.
Yep, that's another great option. And we're gonna harvest this. And we're gonna make it so that they no longer grow here. Actually, just go like this. Insulting spree. No, we're not putting up with that. They're following Jam. So this is one of those where I could, instead of arresting them, I could just have Jam run circles.
What that room outside of the base on the left for?
Where, Jam? Room on the left side of the base. Over here? This is keeping our guys safe when they deep drill. So if events happen, like a Megasoth goes mad, instead of just eating them, they're protected in here and I can react. Also, if raiders come on, they won't prioritize going and destroying the deep drills. This guy's targeting an assault on Jam. Having Jam come over here. I'm going to have Jam eat real fast too. I'm hungry. Oh, they don't have food on them. Of course. So this is a targeted. They're just going to follow Jam. Lycoid plant died because of poison, so we're going to reduce that spot right there. Go Jam, go. No, Jam might have a breakdown while doing this. Oh, they got to yell at Jam. Alright, they stopped. So now they have a catharsis. Jam's getting some food. Jam's probably going to go smoke. No? Alright, smoke. Food's going up. Raid! It's a mech hive raid. Everyone in compound. Everyone scheduled to compound. Now these are going to prepare and then they're going to attack.
Can you explain the mood bar and the little arrow that keeps moving?
Mood bar here? What arrow are you talking about? Oh, inside here. The mood bar. So this is affected by all these things in their need tab. And then all of the things that you're seeing here. So if they get maximum sleep, you're going to see they're well rested. If they get maximum rec, you're going to see well recreation satisfied right now. If they're around beautiful things, then their mood will go up. If their comfort's high, their mood will go up. If they've been outdoors the whole time, then their mood starts going down, but they like being outdoors a little bit. So all of these things come into play with the mood. Now within the mood, you see these three little bars. If they go below that, there's a chance that they can have a break. So they'll have the first one, they'll have a minor break at 35. The second one's 20, and then that one's 5. Each one of those has different kind of breaks that they can have. Being like the extreme ones are the worst, where they'll go on a murderous rage, or they'll give up and quit and leave your colony. Whereas these ones here are much more minor, like they'll go into a daze or something like that. Yeah. Yes, the arrows, if they get below that threshold, then they can have a mental break. So that's why we don't like pyromaniacs and gourmands, because the pyromaniacs and gourmands could have their mood up here and they can still have breaks. And then in fact, they're forced to have a break every 50 days. All right, so we're going to be dealing with these.
Plasteel delivery, let's go.
Yeah. Well, these guys actually won't give us any plasteel, unfortunately.
Can take place.
And I'm actually going to have our pawns all do rec right now because mood management's pretty poor. So since we have time to prepare, I want them to have good mood when this happens.
Oh, I didn't know about the 50 days thing.
Yeah, pyromaniacs and gourmands. So we did a tier. Let me show that real fast again. Here's our tier list. So you could take a picture of it real fast, but you'll see F. The only two in there are pyromaniac and gourmand. Only way I'll consider recruiting these is if they're tough. Or if we're doing a competition, I take more risk. But if we're not doing a competition, I don't want a pyromaniac and a gourmand, because at the end game, I'm not talking about at the very beginning. You know, if they have a little fire spree at the very beginning, it's manageable. If they have a little gourmand best in the middle of our play, it's fine. The problem is if a Gourmand has a breakdown right now, they're going to run out here and grab a meal. And the only way we can stop them is by punching them, shooting them, arresting them, whatever. Using a psychic lance on them. But they'll run out here and they'll get shot by these guys, or worse, they'll run out, and as they run out, they'll let enemies in your doors. So I don't like having Gourmands. I don't like having Pyromaniac because they're going to have that break, even if you're managing food just fine. So we're going to try and get them happy.
I didn't see who was pod dropping. Feels bad.
Oh, no worries. Don't worry. No big deal. But yeah, no plasteel, but we'll get steel from it. And this is a max raid. So they use 9,000 raid points. Max raids are 10,000. But because of the kind of raid, they reduced it by 10%. So it's a edge drop group. Raid arrived by that, so they reduce it. Maximum is 10,000. If they didn't have a max, this would be 14,000 raid points right now. So it's a 9,000 raid point. Yeah. So we're going to open up this doorway, and we're going to make sure that this doorway is closed. But I want everyone to go and do recreation right now. I'm going to grab a happy pawn. I'm going to have them go and open this. Or close that, rather. You know what? First, I need to close this. Get there and then come through. Sano, come here. We're going to close that door. Once that one gets open.
I never believed in shield belt plus melee pawns
Now,
till I tried the melee robot from Deadman's Switch mod.
We're going to have these two with EMPs. Who is it that's our trigger happy?
Says
Trigger
also
happy.
for the corpse obsession, does the corpse needs to be buried and unforbidden, or the pawn will just target closest corpse?
We have those right here. Let me read that again. Ask for a corpse obsession, does a corpse need to be buried and unforbidden? It could be forbidden. If you forbid it, they don't care. When they're on a breakdown, they don't care. You could also have a sarcophagus. I can't even speak sarcophagus. Oh my goodness. I just realized we're out of food. So I have compounded our problem. Our pawns are upset because we don't have food. So I need to allow them to go out here real fast, get berries.
I've never seen anything so glorious in this game other than a full mortar barrage that wipes a raid in one hit. Easy.
And they all have gutworms.
And they all have gutworms. So yeah, this is going to be not great right now. So I'm going to allow them to run to the west, get some food. In fact, I think I'm going to close this because I don't want them coming into our base.
When you reach max raid points?
Correct. When you reach max raid points, you don't care about wealth anymore. All right, plant. Oh, they're getting food. Okay, they're getting food. Back in compound. Haul that over. Haul it. Yes, they're getting meal. Okay, so that's huge. All right. Oh, we got lucky. Jam, grab that. Also, one thing I'm probably going to do is if we have a pulsar right now, we're going to hit it. We're going to activate it. Just because mood is so poor right now, I don't want them to have breakdowns in the middle of the fight.
Ducky this, it says, "Welp time to learn how to digest rocks and mechanoid corpses."
Yeah. A Masterwork Marine helmet. Way to go. All right, so we kind of lucked out there. That was risky. They're going to assault us now. So I need our pawns. Man, if you're upset, you're not going down there. Test Monkey, you're coming down here.
Soup.
Everyone else is going to be shooting right here. I didn't see that. Look at that. There was a whole nother group up there. Okay, that makes sense because that didn't look like max raid.
Takiotis, it says that was a soothing pulsar.
Yes, we used the soothing pulsar.
Works with no production specialist.
No production specialist. Yep. Answer, come here, buddy.
What is this? Cheating? Lol.
Yeah, cheating. We want them behind walls, so I'm spacing them out so they go behind walls.
Since Breacher's raid are halved points, do you stop when a normal raid is maxed or when Breacher is?
It's the same thing. So the way it works is they figure out this path. So you'll see that the total here gets maxed at 10,000. And then they take away from that. So Breacher raids would get to 10,000 and then it would be a 5,000 right here. So it doesn't matter either way. They don't do the 10,000 cap after they figure out what kind of raid point. It's before. So even though this is only 9,000 points, it's a maximum raid of this kind of raid. They will never get higher than that for this kind of raid.
To Kyodesset says the music mod rocks.
Oh, I thought it still goes higher.
Nope. Yeah, I'm enjoying the D music. I'm glad for whoever told me about it. So Jam is trigger happy. These guys should mop the floor with these.
Did you say D music?
Yeah, I have P music and D music playing right now. Both of them. Now we're still poor shooters. As our base gets better, they're gonna hit better. I gotta keep aware of mood. So like this pawn right here is upset. So is there something on them that I can give them to make them happy? We're gonna give them Go Juice. Go Juice is gonna make it so that they're no longer feeling pain.
What and when did D music come about?
I don't know, but someone told me about it and I was like, yep, we're using that. So our box is getting destroyed because our aim sucks. Now Sano's getting upset. Can I give Sano something to make them happy? Take some Go Juice too. Lancer Bricks doesn't have a shield belt anymore, so get away.
Apart from you are still because you are stunned, and you get shot regardless.
We still haven't taken a single hit yet. Our mood is okay. I see this pawn is upset. You don't have any food. I'm gonna let him go. Coffee's gonna go grab food. Lancer Brick still doesn't have his shield yet. Okay, Halo got hit.
Sounds about right.
Alright, good shot. Shoot this guy.
Would you risk using a frag grenade at this entrance?
Well, I usually play no pause, and I don't want to use frag grenades because without pausing, like right now we're doing a tutorial, so I can pause. So it would be much easier to pause, tell them to do a frag grenade here, but things get messy when you're doing no pause, and so I like to play keeping things simple. And so no, I would not be using frag grenades, but if you want to use frag grenades here, go for it. Just know that like when these guys are tossing their EMPs, sometimes they're landing here, sometimes they're landing here. So you're gonna have to grab your pawns and move them away if they misthrow them.
Menio22 says, do you believe there should be a diminishing return for some events that lowering the mood of a pawn, like seeing a corpse? I mean, if you get raided and people die all the time, one gets tougher.
Our mood is getting pretty bad here. Yeah, I mean, that could work. I enjoy the game how it is right now, but if they want to change it like that, then sure. Almost done. Alright, max raid complete. Good job, everyone. So we need to clean this up. So we need to make sure this is in compound. That is in compound.
Taki Odesit says, does
We're out of
shooting count
plasteel.
as work, passion?
Yes, if they're shooting, they will like, and then they have a passion for shooting. We would have seen while they were shooting. In there, they would have been having a passion for shooting. So that's absolutely great to have shooters that have a passion for it. So they did bring components, so that was nice of them. Now we don't have plasteel. Oh man, Nightwolf. No, we cannot have you doing that right now. So we're gonna make this a prison room. And we're going to arrest. We need a prison bed.
Cheap Channel says, yo. Sorry, bro.
It's cool. We're gonna release you now. Hopefully you have a different kind of breakdown. Go get your weapon. Yeah, take some go juice. Do whatever, dude. Read a book.
Reflective of the day.
Yeah, it was. All right, so we don't have plasteel, so I'm going to replace these plasteel walls with uranium.
Cheap's channel says haven't missed a live for like 3 days now. What's
Heck
happening
yeah.
tonight?
What are we doing? We just had a mech raid. We just dealt with it handedly. We had one pawn that got hit. Now we're rebuilding this. We're playing against Cassandra, so we know we have about a day until the next raid comes. So I'm going to actually close this. And we'll open up our burn box
Going
path.
to swap to Lappy. Back soon.
Diki
Roger that.
Odicid says, oh, someone spilled their guts via component.
We're going to send Halo over here to open this door.
Drop a workbench near the entrance to refine the mesh for par steel.
You know, I don't like doing that. What I actually like to do is if like we have a ton and we're in a rush, what I'll do is I'll put down crafting spots. This. And inside of here, you can smash mix. Now, you're not going to get the same amount of resources, but it's pretty dang good. And you can just copy and paste that there. So I'll do this sometimes. Like, I don't need to do it right now, but this will make it so that they will do this so much faster. And we're still lowish on food. I'm going to let them go out there and get some berries.
Zetabuide 2810 says, do you recommend Randy for new players?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Randy's easier than Cassandra. Cassandra is very
arresting them stops
easy to cheese. Yeah, arresting them stops the break, but the problem is they don't get the catharsis from it. All right, we have our first statue. It's terrible, but we're going to put it in here where the room is decent. And this will make the room better.
Haha Sweat Wrong Game meant plasteel.
Yeah, plasteel, parsteel. Yeah, these guys won't give us plasteel. They'll only give us steel, though. The bigger ones can give you plasteel. Now, they're having a party. I don't want to stop this. This is really, really good. We also have a bulk trader up ahead, overhead. So I'm going to grab... So if you grab the pawn that's throwing the party, it'll stop the party. This is so good for us right now for our mood management. If I grab Weagle and I draft him, then the party stops. So I don't want to grab Weagle, but I do want to go trade with that bulk goods trader. As long as Sitz is not in a good mood. Sano, how are you doing? Sano's okay. Jam's not good. New lovers from a party. So Kara and Weagle are going to get put into this bed now. Oh, they already did. Perfect. Way to go, guys. Now we're seeing mood improvements. I love it.
Morning, Dagoth and chat.
Romanda, welcome in. All right, now we're going to grab our best warden and we're going to go trade with that bulk goods trader. And if they come with plasteel, we're going to make those out of plasteel. That is a lot of plasteel. Also, Luciferium could be really good if you have a pawn that has like a brain injury or something like that. You want to just put one pawn on it. It's so good, especially at max raid points. Like if I can, I might get that. We needed food, So this is really good for us. We're going to go ahead and grab some food. Now I don't have a fridge, so I don't need that much. I just need a little bit. We have a lot of Nutrimine. We get rid of this stuff. We can grab some Psychite tea. No, we have plenty.
RNG, Hylerk, Thrombo Wave.
Look at all that steel that we're going to grab right now. We can get a book on art. No. If we get a book on shooting, I would buy it. Let's grab the beer. They only had 5. We're going to sell all of our wood. That's great. Actually, let's sell most of it. We want a little bit of wood still. Thank you for the follow. The Black Fiend, welcome in. We can get rid of all this junk. It's not useful for us.
Thank you for the follow, Theblick Fiend.
Let's get the gold.
What's up?
Okay, so we have an excess. Oh no, actually that's good. Anything else we need? Let's go for the Lucy. So I'm going to show you guys putting 1 pawn on Lucy. And if I don't have someone with a brain injury towards the end of the game, I like to put it on my doctor or my crafter. Like if we only have 1 doctor, then I put the Luciferian on them because then they'll recover from injuries quicker.
Writing
yes.
books wasn't in the vanilla.
One of the best ways.
Right?
This is vanilla. So the books are, oh, writing 2 books is not in vanilla. But these books are vanilla. We're playing vanilla right now with just light mods. So we're going to grab that.
A drug dealer in Rimworld, the best way to get silver.
Can I ask
One of the
a
best
question?
ways. Yeah, ask a question.
Says, oh, you still get books in vanilla. That's nice.
There we go. All right, that's all going to drop right here. So that was the only problem with what I just did, because I knew that was going to happen. So I'm going to have to manually have people come out and haul this stuff.
Didn't give him much choice there, did you?
Let's see. Let's just see how much we can get away with. You haul that. Alright, they didn't come after him.
Chelik Fire Season 15 says, do you use Ornelli? 1 melee. Pawn BC, you have only 1, or your kill box only need 1 melee pawn. And even pawns that have good melee use range, 3 pawns BC, you don't need more melee pawns.
I prioritize shooting pawns.
Yeah,
a melee pawn is nice to have.
Game, I feel like 20
but not a requirement.
Pawns should be able to share the knowledge.
I really like having a melee pawn with a shield belt because it enables you to do a lot of techniques that you can't without them. Dude, don't consume rice. What are you doing, Lancer?
One Woman 18
Get over
says
here.
it's best to use herbal medicine as it can be obtained naturally or make medicine using neutroamine.
If you can afford it, make it.
Or
It's
just use
absolutely
herbal
worth it. It's absolutely worth it.
I know that rooms are better than barracks. But what about
No.
the barracks debuffs? And
Nope.
is it good for early game?
Rooms are not better than barracks. Barracks are OP.
Do you have a preference for melee weapon, or are they just there to body block?
Just there to body
Monosword.
block. If I want them using a monosword. Monosword is the best weapon in my opinion.
Best melee ammo.
Although I do like sometimes having a blunt weapon because it stuns the enemies. We're gonna have them go out and grab these.
Not
He
in
might break
vanilla?
down.
Name not found 1118 says IF building barracks, then what should be the dimensions?
25 by 25. So if you watch my beginning playthrough, here, this is, I built it out. So this is what I built out to start.
Longsword.
This is what I start out as my starting barracks. So this room here is a 25 by 25. Now you can't roof this unless you put some structures here in the center. So I have in the center of mine, I built columns, and that makes it so you can roof it. But this is a 25 by 25 room. And then I build rooms to the edges of it. So this can be like a kitchen or a prison. This is a 7 by 13. And then this is a courtyard right here. And I plant my power in here, my wind turbines, and I make sure it's unroofed. You can see it's still here. This is my start of this base.
I need to watch early game stuff.
Yeah, start.
Looks interesting.
Probably, I think it's the 3rd or 4th episode because we didn't start on this base. I actually started out with barracks and then we had to leave our base. Let's have you go and grab some more meals. Yeah, I didn't put that in the zone.
Name and not found 1118 says so. In those 4 quadrants you to beds to make barracks.
So in the 4 quadrants. So I like making the quadrants just so like I can build the beds anywhere in here. But I tend to put things close to where they need to go. So like the tables are near the nutrient paste dispenser. I tend to put all of our supplies in the middle of the room. This is that 25 by 25 room, but I've divided it up into 2 different rooms so that we don't have the debuff or the work speed reduction by having this in our barracks. So we put these doors here that break it up into 2 rooms. So if I hold G, I can see this is a workshop and this is a barracks.
Question on raid points for endings. Do the raids use their own multiplier or do they use the storyteller?
Both.
Name not found. 1118.
Randy has his own multiplier. So in here...
Ship Protect is different than ST events if I remember correctly.
In here, Randy can actually go up to, I think it's... Yeah, he can go up to 15,000 raid points. So this raid could have been larger if I was playing against Randy. Cassandra can only go up to 9,000. But Randy has a multiplier. He can multiply it by 0.5 on a scale all the way up to 1.5. So he can make it 50% easier or 50% harder or anywhere in that range. Randy could do a raid. We need to get your gun, Nightmare. All right, Nightwolf. There you go. I want the meals hauled in first. Thank you. It looks like we're able to haul in this stuff. It's good. We're getting food. It's good. I was contemplating growing some food in here. If I missed a question, let me know. I think I got them all, though. Yes, so Doc, your statement there, when you do the ship launch, you can get, it's a 50-50 chance if you get 2 raids each day, plus you can get the storyteller raids. So you could end up with like 3 raids on one day with Cassandra sending you a raid and also getting 2 raids from the ship. But we can see that they're using the little crafting stations that I made them. They're also bringing them up here. Let's make these out of plasteel.
Database MHM.
Name not found 1118 says I was playing a few hours ago. I got a message that a mechanoid toxic spewer is near my base so because of that my pawn toxic build reached 47%. I was curious to know at which point it is irreversible.
Well, I believe, so as your toxicity grows up, then you can have organ failures. So as it grows, then the chance that they get a lung that's bad gets higher. And, you know, I don't completely...
Plia says, I jumped back to Rimworld a few days ago and you've been popping up on my YT. Great content. Keep it up, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by and the kind words. So here's a chart that'll explain it. We can look at it together. So the toxic buildup initially gives them minus consciousness. They get the moderate, then they get the minus consciousness plus vomiting dementia chance. It becomes permanent chance and carcinoma. And then if you get serious, then you get lower consciousness, you get the vomiting, dementia, it only needs that much, and the carcinoma. If you get the extreme, you get that. Okay, so it doesn't go after your organs. I thought it would go after your organs. So you get the kidneys, that'll help. Tox resistance, that'll help. You can have them put on face masks, gas masks, or get a lung. Once colonists return to a safe area, such as a roofed area for a toxic fallout, their buildup will decrease. So one thing, like we had a toxic fallout, you can still see the remnants of it. I put walls over everything. We've had a fallout already in this run, and you can see I've put roof over all of these areas. And so like if we had a toxic fallout, I could limit them to these areas.
Name Not Found 1118 says my pawn reached moderate, but didn't show any sign of dementia nor carcinoma.
It's just, it's a RNG. MTB, what does MTB mean? I use MTB a lot. Oh my goodness. Go up to the top, see if it says what MTB is. Mean time between. Okay, so it's on average. So you're just rolling lucky that you're not getting it.
The longer you wait, harder it is to get rid of off-screen toxic spewer.
The off-screen toxic spewers are so easy to get rid of.
Says,
send one single pawn.
Nice YT shorts/gameplay
DD,
tips.
thank you. Good morning, and I appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. Hey, bring in this stuff. This is the stuff that's going to deteriorate. Hey, we got some more. All right, so this room is slightly impressive. This one's decent. So we're now going to put this right there.
No, I have Trunks 58, my bad.
It still is easy, Linzar. You send one single pawn, and you can do it carefully.
11. 18. Says Dem. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
That's not so easy anymore. The mechs wake up even if they don't see the pawn.
Send one pawn, and usually it'll be a room kind of like this. And the mechs will be over here, and the toxic spewer will be in the room. You send that one pawn into the map, you have them break open the wall here, that'll wake up the pawns. And you just have your pawn stand here, shoot the thing that's inside. And they'll just kind of wander around. Sometimes they'll wander to the side and you have to grab your pawn and move them. But it's pretty low risk. And then you destroy that, and then they'll go after you, and you just take your pawn and you run off the map. And it's so easy.
They should also change the mech behavior to protect the walls around the object they're protecting.
Name Not Found 1118 says solar flare causes all electronics to not work even though we have energy still left in batteries. Is that logical? I mean, shouldn't we be able to use electricity from batteries?
I don't think so. Not in this game. I'm fine with it. The thing that's kind of bizarre are some of the things that will still work, like the mechs, but I think that's part of the lore, is that the mechs will still work in it. One thing that we did though is we got the Luciferium. I can either save this in case we get a brain damaged pawn, or I can do it right now. I think we'll wait. We're also going to remove people off of this schedule because it makes it so they don't work as well. So it's like 20% reduction. So anyone that's happy is going to get taken off of that. The rest of them I'll wait a little bit longer. And we got food poison. Because he ate rice. Don't eat right now. Just wait. Just wait. Wait. Wait for the solar flare to end.
I haven't seen you do caravans for ancient structures. Would it be helpful to do so?
You can.
Hello there.
It just adds risk. I do it a lot when I'm doing competitions, but we have everything we need on our map now. We still do have one up here that I haven't opened up yet. Yo, Doom, welcome in.
Today. Work be like.
These guys have crazy hunger right now because they have gutworms, so they're eating twice as much. That's one of the effects of the gutworms, is it causes them to eat twice as much, which is another reason we're probably running out of food. Hurry up, solar flare. There, now get your meals. No. No. Wait for that to come back on. There.
I have crazy hunger as well. I must have untreated gutworms, but my medic's on a caravan.
Sad wanderer. Intense pain, that's fine. Yeah, that's rough when you got your medic on a caravan. I try and prioritize someone that's not useful, but sometimes it happens. Not useful to the colony. We're having some psychite tea. Yeah, get us some dustas. What do we need? Let's lower that. I want pants and stuff first.
Walter Berg 1 says reminder for freezer.
Yeah, I still don't need a freezer yet, but we can. We don't have anything that's expiring. But we can go out hunting for Mega Sloth. I grabbed those that looked happy to me. Happy-ish. And we'll just do a little other quick hunting real quick since we're here. And anything else that's biggish? You know what? Go grab that one. Oh, he's not able to grab it. There you go. Hunt. Anything else? That actually looks like it'll be enough food right now. So we might go ahead and build a freezer right now. Yeah, we could do it. So I'm going to have Weagle. It's carrying a turkey right now. I'm going to make sure we don't cook right now, because if they cook, since this room is outside, there's a chance that we'd get food poison. Hold on, we're not cooking.
What mods are used here?
Exclamation mods will give you our list. Those are the mods we're using. Very lightly modded. Alright, now we have the ability for a fridge. We're going to reduce it down to -2. Ah, you're welcome, and welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy night.
But very nicely modded.
Very nicely modded, that's right. Lightly, but very nicely. Okay, so we've got our steel all set up here. We're going to continue this, though. Let's put steel here. Then we're also going to make this area steeled. there's an option we can do. Instead of using steel, some of this can actually be smooth. So you can smooth out regular stone floors, and then it will help your movement speed on it. I don't want to smooth this because I don't want the enemies that are raiding us getting a speed boost. So it doesn't cost us anything to do that besides work. So we're just gonna do that. Anywhere else on our base that has it? Oh, that looks good. So this is our fridge room. So now that we have a fridge room, this is actually going to make it so that we cook slower because of the speed. So I'm going to make a dedicated spot for our cooking. I'm going to put it in our barracks. We're going to build it out and it's going to look like this.
Thank you for the follow on Playa.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. We're going to put a spot here for meat and a spot here. You know what? Hold on. I don't want meat there. Let's make it one bigger. It's going to look a little funky. That's okay. It'll work. So we're going to put 2 of these, and this is going to be veggies. Critical. And then we're going to build a spot for the meat. Critical. Meat. And then we're going to make a spot for our meals. Critical meals, except for I don't want the simple meals and I don't want the packaged meals. I want us to start building up a stockpile of simple meals and keep them in our freezer. And that'll be really good for late game. You have audio in the background? Nice. You're welcome, Savannah. Welcome in. Your special pawns die or get sick like a builder or a dock, and unless you do rituals for new pawns, the colony falls off. Is there a way to recover? Yeah, of course. So if you have a small amount of pawns, the game's going to try and give you pawns. But you can always, when you have raids, you can, if you're playing on the lower difficulty, you can look at who the raiders coming in. And if it's small raids, you can shoot the raider once and then let them bleed and just run around the map and they'll chase you and then eventually they'll fall over and you can recruit them.
Maya?
Maya is 3D modeling program.
Maya. Crash Maya again. Oh, you crashed Maya? Oh, man.
Ooh, I see.
We're going to leave that open. All right, so now this is a kitchen. It's no longer in our freezer.
Amusing free trial as a student, but it crashed kinda often, which this is the 4th time happened.
You're sleeping on your desk playing Rimworld? Get some sleep. All right, so this room is impressive. This room is impressive.
dang.
This room is impressive.
Which storyteller do you like most?
Impressive.
Which one are you using?
I'm using
Justify
right now
your
Cassandra,
answer.
but I really like Randy. So with Cassandra, you can know when her schedule's going to be, so you can cheese it. Which, again, I use a lot of cheese. But with Cassandra, she's on this schedule, and you can actually map this out. You can know exactly when she's going to be on her on phase, and during her on phase, there's a 50-50 chance she sends you 1 or 2 raids, and the raids are split between 1.9 days. And then she goes on an off day. And so you can kind of really cheese this. So think Like I can have all my pawns except for one leave the map when she's on her on phase. And then we'll get a really small raid.
Been crashing out, almost sleeping on my desk playing Rimworld.
Happy Thursday.
With Randy, I can't do that because he's random.
Go to bed.
It's only 8:30 p.m. with a grab ship and listening to FTL OST music.
Heck yeah.
My goodness, it's quite nice.
Heck yeah.
Top of the morning, Rimworld crew.
Morning.
Very persistent and Dire Diego is the best EMO.
Dire Diego. I've never played either one of those.
Are pretty nice.
Chinese Food Thursday.
Yeah, happy Chinese Food Thursday.
Pharaoh, I loved hated faster than light.
What
does the one block random walls do?
One
Hello there,
block
Slash.
random walls. What are you talking about? Give me 1 second. Let me get this built out and then we'll figure out what you're talking about.
My entire colony wants these Goranland trees, and the Dryads are kind of op bullet soakers in realizing.
What do
Anyway,
the one block
I'm gonna
random
stare at the
walls?
screen 'cause lost an hour of adjusting model.
What one block are you talking about?
Perry
Yeah, good luck.
always gives some kind of an event, so
Like this
you'll
one
never
here?
get bored. And Dire Diego is a meaner Randy who never sleeps pretty much.
Walter_Bird1 says maybe add a direct door to kitchen with freezer with auto door.
Oh, we could. We could put a door here. Put a door here.
I think it's the walls and the stone chunks.
Yeah, let's do this. We can just put a wall here. I don't want extra doors in here because I don't want it cooling. So if we look at temperature, this is already going to cool this room down a little bit. I could help reduce that by doing this. We could put a door here, here.
The ones next to the incinerator.
The 1x1s here. Are you talking about like this?
That areas are perfect for this.
That,
well,
that,
not in this case,
that,
LUL.
yeah. Okay, so we had a toxic fallout event, and the toxic fallout will kill your plants unless you put a roof over the plants. And so I just went in and I built some walls like that so that we can build roofs. And I kept our Devil Strand alive through the toxic fallout. So that's why you're seeing those there. They're just remnants of the toxic fallout event. But it's a little bit of cheese to keep your plants alive instead of them dying to the toxic fallout. Toxic fallout will live between or last between 2 and 10 days. I don't have sun lamps.
Emergency sun lamps uninstalled somewhere? LOL.
I don't. They'll be okay underneath the roof while the duration, and then as soon as the duration went out, we unroofed them. And I've just left them there just in case another toxic fallout event happens. We're low on wood, so we need to chop some wood. We still have gutworms in our colony. Lemons is fully healed. We're going to put that there. Good. Alright, so this is fine. It's just getting a reduction in speed by 20%. And then once we get that door, that'll be gone.
The only gutworm is a dead worm.
Yeah. Yeah, get rid of that worm. And we do have a decent stockpile of medicine. We could use it on them. But man, we're getting depleted. We have no more herbal. So we actually need to switch our pawns that have the gutworms, we're going to switch them over. So one thing that I didn't know for a while in Rimworld is down on your keyboard where you have the left arrow or the right arrow, you can shift between your pawns really fast like this. Anyone? Whoa. 82. We're going to put them on good medicine. And then we'll probably research good medicine. And then I need to also plant for herbal, more herbal. We're going to put some more herbal down here.
Actually, how do gutworms, muscle parasites, and such go? Do they get a random, increasing chance to get removed every time they're treated?
So it's a really good question. If you look at the gutworms, it'll actually show you. So it says total 10 quality is 182 out of 300. Once you get to 300, then it's cured. It tells you how often you can tend it. So tending expires in 1.9 days. So after 1.8 days, we can tend again.
Flat percent 300. Just gotta fill that 10 bar.
How are we doing on Psychite? 40. Right, we have how many pawns? We have 20 pawns. Oh, we're getting some loving. They don't even care about their love. They just wanna do some loving, even in a barracks. They get disturbed. So this is one of the biggest complaints I hear about using barracks is the disturbed sleep. They've capped it so disturbed sleep maxes out at 3 and is only a -3.
-3. Heard weird noises from the bed nearby.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's like a little minor. It's fine.
Twice.
Look at the extremely impressive dining room. They are getting extremely impressive barracks. They're luxuriantly comfortable. So the -3 to me is not bad. It used to be. I mean, if they want to kind of shoot barracks, then they could shoot that in the foot and do that. I don't want to see them do it because I like playing the barrack style, but if they do it, they do it. Masterwork, what? Devil Strand button-down shirt. Nice. All right, so now they're going to smooth these out.
Sleep being worse. Was there no actual cap?
I don't know. It was before I started playing the game, so I only heard about it.
Every playthrough becomes a 25 by 25 barracks, LUL.
I love it. I love it. They are definitely OP. So we're going to wait till this project gets finished before we move on to the next project.
I think I started playing in A13.
We're on low food again.
Tips for Neanderthals raids. They're tanky, hard to block. When they get in, I'm pretty much dead.
Go juice. Have your pawns carry around go juice, and you will never have problems with Neanderthal raids again. So what you do is you have them take go juice when the raid comes in, and now they outrun the Neanderthals. So you get your shooting pawns out here, the Neanderthals come in after you, you shoot, you grab your pawns, you move back. And you just do that all the way around the map. It's a technique that we call kiting.
Near-dental's bane.
And the Neanderthals will never be a problem again. I love Neanderthal raids. Neanderthal raids are so easy to defeat. Yep. I do have a couple pawns that won't carry it though because they have teetotaler. So if they don't, then I won't send them out. They'll stay in the compound.
Everyone's getting go juice?
Everybody gets a go
It's not
juice.
the best, but I like splitting my barracks up into 4 rooms.
Do it. Do it however you want.
I personally just blast their legs with grenade launchers.
Or do that. Blast their legs with grenade launchers.
Melee pawns.
How can you have more humanoid raids in general? The best thing that you can do is turn the tribals hostile. That's the best thing that I can offer, because the way that the game works, if I had these allied, then there's only 2 humanoids and the mechs. If I have these hostile, then it's 4 humanoids and mechs. So by allying or making these neutral, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're going to get more mech raids. I like the tribals to be hostile because they're easier to deal with. They also can't center pod drop raid you. Also, do things like this. I have a defoilator ship out here. That means another defoilator ship can't land there. Yes,
that's why I probably get so many mech breacher raids.
Yep. You got to get rid of your relationship with the tribals.
And why you friend pigs?
And friend the pigs because they come with explosives. Explosive pigs. I mean, you could do it that way. I like, what I typically do is I'll look for a tribal trader to come in, and if they have a desirable pawn, like a really good pawn, I capture that pawn, and then we're instantly hostile. Or if a tribal raider or tribal trader comes in, then I use the technique to shoot down like their muffalo, and I get all the loot from that. And then that destroys my relationship with them.
The pigs have ended so many of my runs.
Yeah, ally pigs.
The pigs are way too hardcore. LUL.
Yeah, they're tough. I also really like the Neanderthals to come, because if you can find a Neanderthal that's tough, that becomes your melee pawn. And now you have a tough, robust Neanderthal. We're still losing Psycho 8. Where? Right there. Get rid of that. It's an eclipse. That's fine. Look at this light that we have. It's so beautiful.
If they're hostile, does that mean we get more traders from other factions? Tribal trades are so bad.
Yep, it sure does. When the storyteller sends you a trader, they can no longer select a tribal trader.
I like tribal traders to sell them my drugs.
You certainly can. You can still do that. Play the game how you want to play.
We can make the game a lot harder than just 500% if we tried harder.
Yeah, try hard. Alright, Sana, what's up with you? We're probably out of food again. Alright, here's a ton of muffalo. We're gonna go muffalo hunting. And we're gonna bring the whole team. Everyone that's not upset is coming out for muffalo hunting. So when you shoot a muffalo, there's a chance that they not only come and attack you, there's a chance that the whole herd comes and attacks you. So even Lancerbrick's gonna come out here maybe and do some dancing. Alright, they didn't attack, and they're splitting up now, so it's gonna be a lot easier. A lot easier, but now they're spaced out.
Lotcatskatir says made a mistake today.
Drop pod the toxic waste to my ally and drop pod the spare parkas to my enemy.
Oh, that's rough. I can say that I've done something like that before, though. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot the bunny. Sorry, bunny. Yep, they finally attacked us. All right. All in, all in.
This isn't the hunting squad, this is the firing squad.
Pretty
Outright
much.
low.
Yep, pretty much. And then where was the last one? All. There we go. All right, we did it. And we need our cooks to get that butchered up.
Had something like -300 in one good.
Stop eating rice, you goofballs. There. Okay, I want that door left open. I want this door closed now. So you see how this room gets blue? It's helping prevent the pool passing into our main barracks. I could also double wall this and it would help with insulation. A -3 in one go. Toxic pack in your Rick's colony. Ooh, that's rough.
Venting the coolers into the turbine room is cool.
Yeah, I like doing this. One of the reasons I also do this is because these are high priority targets. And so raiders that come in before I build out my compound will target the coolers. So they'll come through my tunnel and die. Mr. Ben, welcome in, dude. So, guys, we do have some announcements. Mr. Ben, 28 months, dude, thank you. We are actually putting on a Rimworld hot potato, and it's open to anyone that wants to do it. The one requirement is that you have to stream it.
28 long months of
So
subscribing,
if
Mr.
you
Ben
want to be
Gaming.
part of our Rimworld hot potato, let me share with you a link for this. It is in our Discord. Exclamation Discord will get you into the UG Discord. But let me just grab the link. If you're interested and you've never streamed before, no big deal. You know, you talk to me, talk to anyone in there. If you want to participate in it, you just have to stream your Rimworld and learn how to do a raid. Then you can participate.
Yeah, I usually put them in the center of my compound, but I like how you are doing it.
I like to put it in the center too. So here is our notice. If you're interested in, just fill out this form. And it should be a fun event. Oh, why won't it let me do that? You're on YouTube. Fill out that form. And yeah, we're looking to do a Rimworld hot potato. And basically someone's going to stream it for a set amount of hours. You build up the base, we all have an objective, and then after your time you save it, and then you pass on the save file to another person. All right, research. So that's pretty exciting. I think we're doing that, Mr. Ben, is it October that we're looking to do that? Or September?
That sounds so fun.
Oh, that's super cool, LUL.
Heck yeah. First week in September, okay.
Looking first week in September.
Yeah, and so like a lot of the information is TBD, as I put in there.
So, time to practice.
And you can set it to whatever difficulty you want. There's no, like, you can swap difficulty once it gets transferred over. So you don't have to play on the hardest difficulty. You can play on whatever difficulty you want. It's just a fun event to community build.
It's dynamic, based on signups.
Not necessarily, Doom. So if you
Jacob7642 says,
if you hear a voice that you like, hey Jacob, welcome. If you hear a voice that you like, I can assign it to you. If you like the random voices, that's great too. What you're also hearing is people have spent their DAG dollars, the channel points in here, to create their own voice, and then I can go out and I can create a specific voice. Now the reason that that's so high is because it costs money to do that. It costs money to have the really cool voices. We're doing it through what's the name of the company? 11 Labs. So if you hang around the channel long enough,
have their established TTS.
I don't know exactly how much.
LUL.
Like I have no problem going out here and showing 11 Labs.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
How much does it cost?
So I have to go into the voices and I create a voice, and it doesn't tell me exactly, but each month we get an allotment of credits, and it resets on the 10th of each month. And if I look at our plan, we paid the yearly one.
It's
so I'm on this one.
100K.
Yeah, 100. No, that's the channel points, but how much does it cost monetary? I don't know. If I click upgrade, no, I don't want to upgrade. The $82 a month. No, thank you.
Points for the voice.
Anyways, so I'm paying basically $18 a month right now, and it uses our monthly allotment of points or credits. Create voices.
I paid for the starter one for my Dagather voice clips for like 2
Voice
months.
design.
Champ.
This one here. And then when I create it, it costs some points. There you go. Voice generation costs 350 credits.
I'll happily donate the cost if we figure it out, LUL.
Well, you know, subbing to the channel, you know, gifting subs, though, that's ways to help. There's also on YouTube, there's the YouTube memberships, super chat. So all those things really help, and they go towards that. They go towards the videos that Lancer Bricks makes for us. We're also going to be Lancer's in just starting the process of editing this beginner's guide. So that'll be our first long form edited video. And we're looking to do those each time we do, like our next Hussar video. We'll hopefully get a full edit done to it. I'm really looking forward to the Hussar one that we're going to do next, because with Hussars, I'm going to do the Odyssey grab ship.
Roger that.
But yeah, if you hear a voice you like out there, I can just go and assign that to you. So let me know, guys, if you hear a voice you like and you don't want to be a random voice anymore. Unless it's someone's voice that they've crafted. We won't assign that, like, so 2 people have the same voice.
Jacob7642 says how to deal with pirate raids that have multiple sniper and rocket launcher. No DLC.
Make them run through a kill box. Or if you don't want to do that, you just want to have a compound, go into your compound. They're going to start breaking walls down. Grab your pawns, come out of the door, and make it like 6v1 fights. But don't be shooting snipers out in the open. Those are deadly raids. Same with the rocket launchers. You can also grab your pawns if you have insanity lances like this. I love using an insanity lance on the triple rocket launcher pawn, and then that guy shoots his own guys.
Hussars?
Another option
Ship?
is
Are we
using
gonna be fighting blue aliens that are 9 to 10 feet tall?
maybe
Avatar playthrough?
maybe. Then grab a psychic animal pulsar, bring your pawns inside your compound or your base, and set this off. That'll make the animals on your map go hostile, and the snipers and triple rocket launchers will be used on them. Thirdly, or lastly, or fourthly, whatever I'm on, call allies in. So if you have a comms console and you're allied, we can come over here and call them, and then we can request military aid.
Jacob7642 says I was using a kill box, but rockets just destroyed my cover, so I lost my cover.
So this just takes practice. So if we had that same scenario come through and I was here, I would have my pawns watching that guy. And as he's walking through, I would have everyone target them, or I'd have my Psychic Lancer blast him. Because it's there's no necessarily easy way to do it unless you send them through a burn box. So we have a burn box here. And if you want to see a forever burn box, here's my clip to that. And in there, I talk about how to make it. There's a forever burn box that you don't even have to heat up. It stays hot always. And they would just walk through there and melt.
Class
all right,
finished, so time to head off.
Take care. Drive safe. Walk safe. Oh man, you guys are really upset. Still with the sickness. Your lover died. 14 more days. Alright, but other pawns are starting to get happy, so I'm going to take them off the schedule.
Burok6415 says they should reskin the triple rocket to be the M202 and make it quadruple rocket launcher.
Reskin it. Yeah, we want 4 rockets coming up, not 3. Oh my goodness, I have a goose behind me right now. We're gonna put the goose cam on.
Barack6415 says not enough DACA.
Happy kitty. Morning. How you doing, buddy? Sleep well? Nice.
Burak6415 says why not force them to wake up at 6 a.m. with work time at 6 a.m.
I don't like forcing your pawns. When you force pawns to wake up, then you're not maxing out their sleep. And if you're not maxing out their sleep, you're losing on a mood boost. When they get max sleep, they're happy from that. So by setting your schedule to force work, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot when it comes to mood. Yeah, we're going to stay assault rifles the whole game. So I strongly recommend setting up your policies like this. You want 2 hours of rec before they go to sleep, and then anything else through the day. If they're a night owl, like this pawn, you hover over night owl and it tells you that you want them to sleep between 11 and 1800. No, I work at an hour from now, Linzar. I'm probably going to stream for another 30-ish minutes. It's Thursday. Happy Chinese Food Thursday.
IRL?
Now we are low on food again. I see this horde or herd right here. We're going to go kill that real fast. So anyone that's not upset is coming out to do this because we want to increase our shooting.
Indomit11 says hello, Sir Dagoth.
Rimworld Hot Potato is a lot of fun. Yo, Indomit, welcome in. Thank you for stopping in, saying hello on the YouTube side. Family shooting events are great. This is how we get our pawns better shooting together. So I'm going to have half of them target that, half of them target that.
Walter_Berg1 says how this full rec schedule work.
The full rec schedule makes it so that they're happier, because as their rec goes down, then they'll wreck. But it causes them to be less productive. So it's a trade-off. And where this game is basically mood management for the majority of it. Oof. Alright. Go.
Burak6415 says, I think they only seek recreation when below 70% recreation, not constantly.
I'll show you. We just showed it yesterday, but it's good to keep going over it. This is one of those things that I even want to get in my head. So if I go out to the wiki, and if you guys have questions, the wiki is a great place. If I spell right, CHEDULE.
Burak6415 says when in anything they seek it below 30%.
35%. They'll do sleep at 30%, they'll eat at 30%. The only things that will force them out is putting work and sleep down. That'll cause them to have hard breaks from things. Recreation is a slow thing, so they could be doing work, and then if recreation kicks in, they'll continue their work, and then they'll see that the recreation's there, and then they'll go do recreation.
Burak6415 says work just makes them not seek it at all.
Work is one of the worst things that you can do for mood. I only use the work if we have blight and I need them to go and remove the blight really fast. I'll put people on work. Or if we're at in game and my walls are destroyed and I need them really working. Otherwise, I stay away from work.
6415 says below 95.
Down with work, up with recreation. Z.
Yeah. Well, we need to move those. The enemies can hide behind these, so if you click on it, you can see that they give cover effectiveness. Can't even speak. Cover effectiveness of 50%. So if an enemy stands behind these, we're gonna have a hard time shooting them.
Jacob Sema642 says if they get mood buff from only maxing sleep, why not just use one room and min-max high mood buffs like finishing builds?
You mean like this, where we have only one room? And then you mean like this, where we have them sleeping twice a day because they're upset right now? Think of this as like we're cutting the day into two 12-hour days. So 2 times a day, they're getting max rec and max sleep. That's what's keeping these pawns from having breakdowns. These pawns really should be having breakdowns. They're sick, they have pain, they're getting hungry, but their mood is staying okay because I have them set to doing this. Oh, actually, Lemons isn't. Now Lemons is going to do that. Remains. One of the problems we have right now is we have gutworms going through our colony. And gutworms is devastating. Can be devastating. These guys are almost done with their gutworm, so pair gutworms with malaria, pair gutworms with cold snap, pair it with, multiple raids coming at once, and it can be very, very harmful. Oh, I wanted to increase our psych height creation. So we want to make 80 now.
Jacob7642 says not barracks, using barracks up to 90% and then moving them to highly decorated room.
I don't want rooms.
Jesse.
I don't like rooms.
We need more psychite.
I mean, if you want rooms, then do it. It's a single player game. Yeah, give us more psychite. Come on. We're starting to put these statues around too, which is really going to help mood management. Pawns like being by beautiful things. Their beauty goes up when they're by statues and such. So he just walked into our room. Look at his beauty's going up right now. Now he's in the kitchen. Beauty's going down.
What's the challenge in the game?
Whoever goes before Dag on the hot potato, you gotta build rooms to trigger him a little LUL.
Do it. It won't trigger me. It's fine. I like rooms. I just personally don't like designing that. Designing like a pretty aesthetic base with bedrooms is very challenging for me. So probably what's my hardest challenge? Building bedrooms. No, on a more serious note, these ones are more challenging. When you add in DLCs, the DLCs make the game easier. So playing without DLCs and doing the ship launch is the hardest challenge for me.
I build rooms.
I'll try and do it speed run sometimes. Like right now, I'm working to get us power armor. When we get power armor, that's going to help us a lot to do the ship launch at the end. But without power armor, just staying dusters is tough.
Are my thing.
Have you ever started a launch, but then never leave to see how long you can last?
Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. Like you can just build out the ship reactor. Oh, we don't have it yet. You can just build the ship reactor, power it on, with zero intentions of leaving the map, and use it as a power source.
Very fair. I love building nice-looking bases.
Yep, I get it.
Walter Ungo one says, "Can you show your drug policy?"
I'd love to.
Half my rooms are squares.
So everyone is set onto this social policy. So we don't allow them to take it for addictions because we want them to recover their addictions. So if they get addicted to something, they're going to be leaning heavily on smoke leaf. So beer and smoke leaf are every day if their mood falls below a certain level. Ambrosia and psychite tea are every 2 days if their mood falls below a certain level. Penoxycycline can be taken every 5th day. Luciferium can be taken for the pawn that is addicted to it. But a Luciferium pawn is going to get their own policy called Lucy, where I allow them to carry around 1 Luciferium. But I don't have anyone addicted to Luciferium. We do have it, just in case.
Borax6415 says, why would you build reactor for power?
Well, I mean...
Is that why Smoke Leaf is 1 day when safe period is 2?
Yeah, because I'm risking that they will take the smoke leaf if they're really, really upset. I'm risking they get an addiction. They get an addiction, we got to treat that. But to answer your question, what is the use case for building out the reactor? It's really for competitions. So if I'm playing Rimworld in a competition, how can I get more raids? You can get more raids by starting a reactor. Start a reactor and you're going to get at least 2 raids. Well, at least 1 raid every day. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. And that's a great way to gain in raiders and get your colony wealth up.
I found out recently that wasters do need the addiction thing activated. My wasters didn't take Yale otherwise.
No, that's not true.
To make them recover?
So when I play an addicted one like wasters, I do assign them to this schedule and I tell them to take it every 5 days. And I take off the mood below. So like if I had a wasters...
6415
oh, here's Hussar.
1 kilowatt.
If I had Hussars, which are just like you said with wasters, where they have to have go juice, I tell them to take go juice every 5 days.
Jacob 7642 says,
I would do the same thing with wasters.
Idea, or make more than 1 room wondrously impressive and try ship launch.
I wonder if it's a mod bug then.
It maybe is a mod
My waster
bug.
kept getting deficiency symptoms because they wouldn't take it scheduled.
Yeah,
One day I'm
it's
going
got
to
to be an issue with the mod.
freeze kill boxes.
I have never done a freeze kill box, but I've heard people talk about it. Do I arrest addicts? I try not to arrest them, but sometimes you have to. One thing that you can do if they're an addict is you can just go into their policy and then you can anesthetize them. So if you wanted to micromanage it, you can keep them asleep every single day, just anesthetizing them until they recover. But usually what I'll do...
Goose. I love that cam.
Yeah, look at him. He's being a cute little boy. What I'll do is I'll put them on the biphasic or triphasic schedule. So, you know, if you thought the biphasic schedule was a little nutty, how about a triphasic?
Needs so much power.
This schedule is even more powerful than the biphasic.
Helps a lot with keeping the bodies nice and fresh. No chance for lung rot.
So this guy is going to recreate fully and sleep fully 3 times a day. Do this for your pawn that's has an addiction.
I anesthetize people when I get a high psychic drone.
Yeah, it's a good idea too. But look at our mood. Everyone is pretty happy right now. So we can start popping people off of this schedule again. Jam is really happy. Midnight is, look, Midnight is super happy. Let's get Midnight off of that.
Barack 6415
now they're going to be more effective.
Says, but Daggeth, nobody lives like that.
What do you mean nobody lives like
a day?
I mean, if you're depressed, maybe you're sleeping 3 times a day. Could you imagine? It'd be great to get some naps in. I mean, if I were living on a Rimworld after I crash landed here, I might sleep 3 times a day. We're on low food again, so let's look. Is there any good animal sources out there? And we're doing a hunting expedition. Let's go. Everyone is happy.
If you have VPE, Frostshaper Psycast Tree has an ice block that'll lower the room temp. You can spam those to make one for free.
Soren_1514 says, how big is your biggest aesthetic base? By aesthetic base, I mean base where you didn't optimize everything by just make everything a giant room.
Well, I used to play that way. In fact, we started this run out by making rooms. So if you go back to the video 1 of this, you'll see us building rooms. And I used to build big bases. So, you know, about the same size as this base that we have right now, but just with rooms. Everyone's still happy.
Barack 6415 says, oh yeah, those post-apocalyptic movies do make it look like the main character is always in a state of just woke up, don't they? Huh?
There you go.
That
All right.
salvo of shots looks terrifying.
So we just make sure everyone is set to Hall.
Bambi remake.
So we're gonna make sure that we are. Oh, we're making tribal wear. This must have been for a quest a while ago. And we're making parkas. That's why we had so much tribal wear. I like how Tryphon is wearing our marine armor. And our melee pawn doesn't have it, but they do have Devil Strand really good stuff. But it's probably a good idea to swap this with Tryphon.
Or make a better vest.
Or make a better vest, yep. Gazelle's getting away. Slaughter. Ooh, rhinos are so good for meat. Also for their rhino leather. So, back to the Rim Wiki. Textiles. What is the best?
Survived running into those enemies in a previous episode. Any lasting damage?
Running into the enemies. Let me see. He lost a toe. Actually, I think he came that way, if I can remember. So no, I don't think so. But back to here. Rhinoceros leather is so strong. There, 129. Just below Devil Strand and better than all the others. So I prioritize killing rhinos whenever I see them on the map early game. Look at all that meat. I'm going to set everyone to Hall real fast. I'm going to hold shift and click on Hall, and it makes everyone a 2 or a 1 for Hall. And we'll get this hauling done fast.
So much meat.
What's the meat? We're on speed 4 right now. Okay. Now we have a fridge full of food. Look at all the drugs. So one thing I probably want to do is I want to start getting some more glass steel. So we should call our allies, have them come in with exotic goods. We're still building out our sculptures. Let's go ahead and put one here. Extremely impressive, somewhat impressive, very impressive, somewhat impressive, impressive. Next one I'll probably put in here.
Jacob7642 says that 3-layer apparel trick is it works for melee paws too.
Hmm. Sure does. But now he can't. Now he has 2 layers. Alright, we're taking everyone off of Hall. We got potatoes coming in. Excellent. We're still smoothing out, so I'm waiting till they finish this till we go on to our next project. Combat supplier. All right.
YouTube TTS didn't work, so I ask this here. What's the best use case for Hyperweave, though?
Hyperweave is great. Use it for whatever your outer layer is. So if you're using dusters, make it with dusters. If you're using parkas, do it with parkas. Hyperweave is so good. Just it's hard to come by.
Hospital beds have better specs for operations and immunity gain.
True. We have some hospital beds here.
Walter Berg 1 says mechs are on the map, no trade.
No, they'll come in. Just they'll die if they walk here.
Yeah, I'm at the room roll though.
What room roll? Hydrate. Thank you, Lancer.
Room cleanliness matters, otherwise no.
Room cleanliness matters. It matters for your kitchen too. The biggest one.
Oh yeah, when you place certain furniture in a room, the room gets a roll.
So we're looking to see anything that we want from them.
Yeah, TTS didn't go off. I was
Yeah, it
asking
fails
if hospital
sometimes.
rooms matter.
Gotcha. You could have the hospital in your barracks and it wouldn't matter. Alright, so we're going to sell them as much flake as we can. Get the money from them. Guessing it's 250. 175. 140. And then I want to get them max allied. So we're going to trade one more time. And I want 40. I want to get 40 more. So we're gifting them now. Enough to get 40. So I'm going to guess 300. 450. That's close. So we're at 86. We have a little bunny in here. I don't want this in our base, so we're going to hunt it. And it'll probably just run out. Oh, it went right in there. Pull it out.
I always wonder what a max apparel would look like.
Not a min-max. Maybe you would be giving them royalty clothing. I said I was going to put a sculpture in here next. Oh, but this room's beauty. Look at our storeroom. It is impressive now. Very nice. This is probably going to be our next room. Make pretty.
What are those skill trainers you've not used?
They're all melee. I'm waiting for a melee pawn. Once we get a tough pawn, he's going to get all of those. So out of all of these pawns, we don't have a tough one yet. And what is our number one trait? Tough. Top tier is tough. It's in its own category all by itself. Once we get a tough pawn, he will learn all of those. Now, if you can get a tough combined with nimble and brawler, oh my goodness, god tier.
He will become Neo.
He'll dodge all the things.
The deluxe tough nimble brawler, legendary god of doom and despair.
Pretty much.
He will be the bullet.
I was just getting a message from my kid. So tough. All right, we're researching again. We have all of our jobs done, so we want to continue our steel that we are doing. So we're going to put steel here. We need steel around this edge here. I can't hear you, bud. I want steel here. I want them to be able to get to this part quick. I also want to put steel pathways in our doors, which I haven't done yet. I did do it some places, that's good.
Jacob7642 says, is it worth giving hoods to social pawns?
I don't prioritize it. I mean, it will help with their social a little bit, but oftentimes I'm trying to give away wealth, not try and figure out how to make it so that I can get more wealth from traders or a little bit higher social skill. So for me, no. We could path this. I think I will. I think I'm going to path this as well, just so that we can run around there quicker. They're going to lose a little bit of their food, but that's fine. Us moving around places is higher priority than the animal.
The Arconexus ending has me thinking the opposite, and trying to max wealth LUL. I have so much flake now.
The Arconexus ending...
Jacob7642 says, noted C.
I don't want to give you this strategy unless you want to hear it. I will tell you how to defeat the Arconexus ending without even really trying. It's so easy.
At what point do you try to go for the game's ending?
Wherever I want. I've done runs where I would have gone for the ending before this point here. But again, we're trying to show how you can improve as a beginner, intermediate, or advanced player to beat the end game. So right now we're still setting up things. We're still researching our ship. And we're going for marine armor. So I still have a bottleneck of plasteel. We might have plasteel on the map now. But they haven't found any yet. So we're waiting until we find plasteel. Because then once we find plasteel, we can start mining it out and making marine armor. We're also increasing the movement speed of our pawns in our base, which will help. No, Ox, nope. It's even simpler than that. I'm seeing them run through here, so I want to make sure we floor this as well. I also want to set up lighting in there.
Sure, what is it, Dr. Z?
So if you look on the world, you want to go somewhere where there's a lot of trees. So think swamp. Tropical swamp like this. So make that your base where you go to. After you've done the first initial sell your base for 350,000. Pick this as your new base. You go in there and all you have to do is go like this. Chop everything. Your pawns will go out and chop the trees, and it's enough wealth to get up to 350,000. You can prioritize getting good planters. You can prioritize putting field hands on. You can also prioritize getting a plant specialist or multiple plant specialists, and you will beat the Arcanexus ending within 10 minutes. You'll get 350,000 wealth. Then you sell it again, and you do it one more time, 350,000. You have one pawn that's researching, and that pawn researches while everyone else chops the forest around you.
Wow. What a cheese, LUL.
Yep. So you can do it that way. We didn't do it that way when we beat it the first time, but now when we do our speed runs, that's how we do it.
That's hilarious.
Obviously, the bigger the better, but you can do it on the default 250,000 or 250 by 250.
What map size?
I want the, ooh, I like the 410. I want this room getting even better. So I'm going to keep this here. Excellent sculptures. I want our main room. That really helps with the beauty. I didn't put a roof over that, did I? Oh, I did. We need to unroof this. I put heel root down here, but it's never going to grow because we don't have it in sunlight. There we go. There's the exotic good trader. Okay, they came in away from them. That's good. So where there's a chance we're going to get some plasteel from this guy. 100. Not great, but better than nothing. And I'm letting him walk closer to where we want the plasteel, which is like right there. I'll go trade with him. So we want your plasteel, we'll take your glitter world, we'll take all that. Take your pulsar. Instruction, skill trainer, social. We'll grab the social, because that can help our social pawn get better deals now. If these books are good, we'll grab it. So I like the medical for that. Always good having more medical 8 pawns. Some bionic arms.
Berg1 says, what's best comb of power armor for endgame?
Well, in the base game, vanilla is marine armor. When you're doing the DLCs, cataphract armor. Alright, will they take our flake? I don't know if they will. They won't. So I have to sell them gold. So I can't get all of this cool stuff. We don't need the bionic arm. Don't really need the social trainer. Although I probably would rather have that than components. I don't need the Glitter World medicine. Basically, that's the only thing I need. Keep the shock lance, that's helpful for raids later on. Sell this heart. And then what one thing don't we want? Let's get rid of that. So I just noticed that we have a bunch of bionic parts. We have pawns that need them. So let's do that. So they need an eye and an
Only
arm.
need 74 gold for ship.
Yeah, you don't need that much. And we'll find more gold underneath the ground. We're giving them an eye and an arm. We're going to give them good medicine. I only want our main doctor doctoring during this. Oh, a psychic ship. Where? So psychic ships, I don't want to stick around. So this is where this is great having this. We're just going to blow the ship up. So we're going to put everyone in our compound. We're going to have our 2 best shooters come over here. Oh, I was about to do surgery on them. Let's hold off on surgery for now. We'll do the surgeries once we're done with this. We're going to hold fire and then set force target. And I like doing it...
Cat HUD.
Right. And then our second best, or our best shooter. Yeah, the little cat HUD. Little goose over there. No more RimHUD, it's cat HUD. Alright, hold fire, take that off.
I usually snipe the psychic ship with sniper rifles, but this is probably better.
Well, you can definitely use the sniper rifles, and we have them. They just missed both shots. Try again, guys. Boom. So we're going to weaken them while we start destroying the ship. Now, I don't want Blood doing this because he's upset, so we're going to get Thunder over here now, our 3rd best shooter. And I want to prioritize just to the right of it. So we know that the shooting is going to miss. We just want it to miss either to the left or to the right.
It is the sounds of war.
We want to get rid of this droner because it's going to affect our pawn's moods. Now, before we destroy it, we're going to go and open up that door. It still needs 3 hits to destroy it. Okay, now it only needs 2 hits. So Thunder's upset, go do something else, Thunder. And then we want someone to come down here and open this doorway.
I wish pawns used math to get more accurate shots.
They do. So hold on real quick. Here's the miss radius. So the way the game works is shooting, sight, and manipulation affect that. Also their skill at shooting. And here's their miss radius. If they have 125 manipulation or 150 manipulation, it gets even smaller. So they can miss, 4 tiles or from where you're putting.
Dominic Bashford 8244 says, why separate the mortars like that?
In case we have seizures that come in and shoot a direct hit, it won't create a chain reaction. If they create a direct hit, it'll blow this up, but it won't blow the other areas up.
Wow, the minimum is still 45%.
Yeah, it's not great, but that's why we aim right here. That way if they miss, they hit them still, because it's going to do this whole area. Weagle, come shoot. Now it's nighttime, and we can kind of choose when they're going to come and attack us. I want our pawns to be well rested. I think I'm going to hold off on this one. Let them sleep. And then we'll do it in the morning. Right now it's 1900. Everyone's in compound. Our mood is okay. Let's fix Lancer Brick so that he can go and... No, I'll just put him on this one right now. They're upset, they can get on that schedule. And hopefully these guys are going to leave. Inspired trade for lemons. We can go dismiss them too, I think. Dismiss trader. Oh, we got gutworms again. At least it's just one pawn. So we're going to give them good medicine. Go lay in the bed and have our doctor come tend to you. Waiting a couple more hours. All right, now we're gonna go shoot Eagle and Jaro. I see they're happy, so I'm gonna have them go shoot right now. We just need 2 more hits, and then it will break that. And then no longer we'll have the Psychic Groaner. He missed, but he hit them. He missed, but he kind of... Maybe he didn't even hit him. We only need 1 more shot. Boom. Good job. Okay. So now we need Jam, who's our trigger happy, to grab the EMPs. Sano, or you know what? Dominic, grab EMPs as well. Jam, come down here. Lancer, down here.
Hit.
We did it. Dominic down here. You two down here. Everyone else is going to be up in this area. Let's move you back 1. I'm going to put Jam there, or Lancer there. Okay, everyone else, mount up. And if you're behind a barricade, I'm going to move you to a wall. All right, Jam, you're going to toss, actually swap spots. I like Jam because they're trigger happy. I want them throwing up here. And then this one, in case the Scyther comes down, I'm going to toss it like right here. He's getting toast. Here, we'll take away that. We got 1 shot off. Now they're adapting. Okay, so I don't want you throwing because it's causing them to adapt. Jam is doing so good with tossing. Jam is a one-man machine. One-woman machine. Now we do have Scythers potentially coming.
Says defensive positions helps a lot in this.
Defensive positions help a ton because they will get some shots off. But we're peeking behind the walls.
I'm a big fan of this kill box. I've not tried it before.
It's really good.
I normally just do traps.
Now this Scyther's coming through, but he's going to attack these first. I'm going to have these guys shoot that guy. Now here come the big chumbas. Jam just got hit in the head. 13 hours. I'm gonna have Jam take Go Juice. I'm gonna pull Jam out. If I have a doctor down here, I don't. Let's grab a doctor. And move them up. We're taking a little bit of damage up here. You need to move. I see a lot of stunned. That's good. Move. I don't want them getting unstunned, so I need to be careful. Anyone super bloody, swappable, 11 hours. Take Go Juice. Get out of there. Get out of there. Sano, get out.
Astropede is so tank.
Go Juice, take it. Alright, I want you guys shooting the same ones.
I don't know why that was filtered.
Huh, why did that get automated Luo?
Move, Jam. Move, 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 move. Lancer doesn't have a shield anymore. Get out of there. Kara, I'm going to have you pop behind this door. Prop it open. Just in case we need to evac. Test Monkey, what are you doing? Sano, you have 8 hours back up. Doctor, come over here.
I could have Dan out a bullet.
So as we get better shots,
Why CLX says, are the railgun turret and slug turret not good?
they're okay. But really, we're just using them for... we're using those to cause aggro. All right, we're done. That was a little tough. All right, you're getting patched up. The rest of you are going to go get patched up. We're going to put everyone in no-go again. And then we're going to populate this with plasteel as much as possible, so that we have less breakdown next time.
Sunny the Sage says, those drugs
Someone
must
broke
be
down.
soaked in your enemy's blood.
Wow, that was rude, Jay.
Oh my goodness. Blood's in here just having a tantrum. So good. I love it. All right, Halo, you need to get tended, so go lay down. Let's let our doctors doctor right now.
Rough asterisk.
Stevent2216 says great work.
Yeah, we survived. We don't want to use all of our medicine, but you know what? I'm okay with it. It's fine. So we still have someone go eat. All right, let's patch up these walls. And we're gonna get plasteel from these guys. They didn't break any of these. We need to get
Solid
a...
Saved says, I just want to type to hear the voices. We are the voices in your head.
Yeah, you guys are the voices in my heads. You start a theme run, like if I want to start a SAR playthrough, they are bad at growing to make gojus. Drug colony if you throw psychoid. Do you have any advice? We're about to do one. Once we finish this playthrough, we're going to do a Hussar. You can either brute force it, so even though Hussars have bad planting, you can still get Hussars that can plant. You just keep on rolling the dice until you find one. Or you can trade, or you can conquer.
Steven's EC2216 says, gonna have to binge your VODs to learn a bunch of things.
Heck yeah.
Haha.
Do it. Do it. I have so many VODs out there, guys, that people don't realize. You just go into the live tab. Inside of the live tab on YouTube, you'll find all of our VODs. And they're just got some fisticuffs going. Don't kill each other. Tryphon called Lemons a crow. Yep, that's very upsetting. So this is Cassandra. We could get a second raid any minute now, because that raid happened here, and it took us a day to shoot it. A raid can come within 1.9 days, so I have to keep that in mind. So I want to close this door.
Sunny the Saved says, Hazamekakiknara Agrihand. Bots.
Boxing Glove having a bully day.
Nope.
My run currently had no crafter skill, so use whatever I looted from raid, and
yeah,
the
there you go.
steel is dusted in storage.
Perfect.
Gaming Ace 02 says hi.
Yo, the Gaming Ace, welcome in on the YouTube side. Alright, so we have some aftermath to clean up, right? We're gonna get them off of this schedule as soon as we can, but mood isn't great. We are making some good meals, hopefully. Oh, this room needs to get cleaned. So if you don't know, if your kitchen is above -2, then you can start giving your pawns food poison. Keep it below -2. I want to put this down here. This would have helped with mood management down here. And then Weagle, what are you doing? Weagle, I need you building.
Steven2216 says, any reason why you just use barracks instead of individual bedrooms?
Because it's overpowered. So if I want to play this game and I want to play it at the highest difficulty and I want to do competitions, why would I shoot myself and not do it at use the thing that gives me the best for mood management? So things that are going to be like the hardest to defeat right now are breacher mech raids or breacher raids, pirates. Center pod drop could be a little bit of a challenge right now, but we should still be okay with that. And a raid could happen in a minute.
Colonists.
Yo, Sniper Monkey, welcome in. We are at 20 colonists, but none of them are tough yet. So we're still looking for a tough pawn to recruit. This is not nice. Psychic drone for females.
What time are you going to work?
Pretty soon. Let's see, do I have a pulsar here? I don't. Oh, I have one. Let's use it. We're cranking that out right now.
I was about to ask that.
So we used a pulsar
at your farm if happen.
Metacarrots 7,228.
If blight happens, it's not the biggest deal.
Rooms require much more space.
Yep. And early on, that extra space, extra building materials means larger raid. Having buildings for bedrooms means your pawns have to run to the bedroom, then run to their work area, run to the kitchen. Here, everything is right by where they need to go. Our beds are right by crafting stations, our beds are right by the drugs, our beds are right by the hospital, our beds are right by where we need to research concentration. You seen my videos on YouTube? Well, welcome in, Sniper. Thank you for stopping by on the Twitch side.
I have seen your videos on YouTube.
I'm going to have our pawns haul real fast. I'm going to bump up haul priority. Go, Weagle, go. Weagle is a one-man building crew. Oh, we only have 9 plasteel left. What are you making? Marine helmet. Okay. So we might need to make some stuff out of uranium depending on how well he does here. Let's make a sandstone door. We have 9 plasteel left, plus that guy. Alright, we're gonna make these out of uranium. Hauling is happening, so they're bringing in the stuff out of the rain, which is going to prevent it from deteriorating, which is really good. Kitchen is
Which
just
one do you
barely
think is
below.
harder, Randy Random or Cassandra Classic?
Cassandra's harder.
Matacurt 7228 says Dagoth has 20 pawns right now. Each one would need 5 by 5 at least to not get cramped space debuff. That's more than 1,000 tiles space just for bedrooms.
In addition to that, we do have one couple, so they could share a bedroom. Oh man, we almost got that bed broken. I'm glad it didn't get broken. But the thing is with this game, it's a single player game, so if you want to play with bedrooms, play with bedrooms. My preference is barracks. They're OP, way stronger than bedrooms. Everyone off of the hall. Okay guys, it is 10 minutes till I gotta be to work, but it is also Thursday, so happy Chinese Food Thursday. We'll be back on tomorrow for some more Rimworld. Save here, quit to the main menu. If you're on YouTube, we cannot bring you with us. Oh, we've got 33 seconds until ads, so can a mod stop that, please. We're going to go ahead and end the stream on YouTube, but thank you so much for hanging out. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're not already following. Trying to grow the channel. I really appreciate it. We've hit 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to end it on YouTube. Bye for now, YouTube. Sniper, thank you for the follow on Twitch. We're going to find someone to raid off to on Twitch. We're going to find someone probably playing